Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with a speculation video, and it's going to be a little bit vague and be reaching a little bit, but I want to get some discussion rolling before hopefully in March they give us a more official announcement about it. I'm also going to say I'm really upset with YouTube messing around again. I don't know why YouTube and Google think that if something is working, we must change it no matter what, because it seems like almost every time they update YouTube, the design gets worse. I don't know if it's just me, but look at this now. They have this gray space, which is really hideous compared to the white space, and it really does nothing. Everything is smushed together because of this gray space being taken up. I don't even know what the point of the gray space is. I've been trying to fiddle around and see what's new here, but really I don't know, besides for making things a little more laid out here where it doesn't feel as cramped as it did before. Now they're making the channel itself cramped. It's having almost a blog feel, but when they used to have the blog design, they let us change things to try different styles, and I haven't been able to figure out how to do that yet. So if my videos, if the layout, if the art, everything is not 100%, I'm working on it, but this just happened recently, and I'm working on it. On to the speculation. So a while ago, Wizards filed for a trademark called the Warlords of Canar, and I didn't bring it up, or Canar. I didn't bring it up because it was just a trademark file, and we don't know anything about when, what it's going to be, so I didn't even bother mentioning it. But most people were suggesting it's going to be the fall 2014 expansion. Otherwise known, if you go to Wikipedia, we know that the 2014-2015 block is going to be the Huey block, Huey being the first and large set. Which means that most people were thinking, Warlords of Canar will be the 2014 set, Huey. It probably will be. It just makes sense, and most of the smart people who talk about speculation and try to figure out stuff that has no information, we're saying it's probably going to be that, which means I agree with them. It's probably going to be the 2014 set. The problem is that that trademark is not 100%. I mean, they have filed for it, but again, it's not 100% accepted because it was preliminarily rejected, as was Theros. But when they tried to reverse the decision on Theros, it succeeded, and we have Theros now. So they may be getting Warlords of Canar back for that first set, and thus Khans of Tarkir is going to be a winter or spring part of that block. Could be. Or this could be replacing Warlords of Canar, which would also be fine. But either way, now that we have two filings of an Oriental Mongolian, Warlords of Canar, Khans of Tarkir, Khans, Warlords, it feels very barbaric, but it also could be Oriental. The only thing that makes me not think that this is going to be an Oriental themed block is because it seems to be, if this is Huey and the Huey block, according to Mark Rosewater, who doesn't usually give us straight answers ever, but someone asked him if RTR was a throwback to the earlier age of design, what would a bottom-up block look like in the current age of design? And we're going to have to wait and see. And he says Huey, Huey, the 2014 full large set will answer that for you. This likely means that we're going to see a bottom-up block in Huey. And what is bottom-up versus top-down design? I mean, it's pretty much, you look at Innistrad is the prime example of top-down, as is Theros. But over here, Slumbering Dragon is a top-down card. Why? It's this dragon that's sleeping. And it can't attack or doesn't do anything for a while, but when creatures attack or make noise and poke it, it slowly gets bigger until it wakens up as a huge dragon. Which is complete flavor. It's not such an amazing card, but flavor-wise, it's stunning. Now, what's a card that's bottom-up? Bottom-up meaning the mechanic is designed first, and then whatever flavor, if there is any flavor, is put on top of it. So Wild Mongrel from Odyssey is an example of this. Wild Mongrel, you discard a card from your hand, it gets 1/1 and becomes the color of your choice on the turn. How does a mongrel make you discard cards? How does a mongrel change its colors? You could say maybe its coat does, but it really, how does discarding cards make it change colors? As you can see, it's just a wild mongrel, and there's really no rhyme or reason for the ability being put onto the card. Now, it's a great card, and that's why it's bottom-up design, whereas top-down can be great cards. Look at Theros, there are plenty, and Innistrad has plenty, but Slumbering Dragon Actually, that's not quite right. Innistrad more of a combination of the two, but Slumbering Dragon is definitely a top-down, and Theros obviously is a top-down set. So if Huey's going to be a bottom-up set, what kind of things do we think we can see? And I really have no idea. I went looking, and there's only 31 Barbarian cards. There aren't really any Mongolian or something like Mongols. Barbarians is pretty much the closest I can find to warlords and stuff, and we only have 31. They're not particularly awesome, so maybe Wizards wants to bring back, like we had Minotaurs before, maybe now we'll have Barbarians being brought and actually made good. Could be. Haven't been good in forever. Originally, I was thinking they would have some sort of Bushido mechanic, but Bushido is definitely more flavor in the works of Samurai, and if this is going to be bottom up, I'm not going to speculate at all about abilities. So I don't want to make the video too long. I'm just letting you know this is what I found. I'll put links down below in the description. You guys can check this out. If you want to put your own thoughts in the comments, I'd definitely love to hear them because this is all real, 100% way in the future speculation. So thanks for watching, everyone. Tap that like button, and if you're new to the channel, check it and subscribe. As always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.